Elon Musk, the world's richest man, has been hired by the president to maximize governmental efficiency and productivity. But will he focus on the needs of the American people or his own companies? After spending over $250 million to help re-elect Donald Trump, Musk was appointed to lead the administration's Department of Government Efficiency Initiative, aka DOGE, where he's reviewing staffing and spending across every federal government agency. This is exactly how big money hijacks our democracy. The ultra-wealthy pour millions into elections, and in return, they get power, influence, and protection. Meanwhile, everyday Americans are left with a government that caters to billionaires instead of the rest of us. And with so many of Musk's companies directly interacting with the agencies he's now overseeing, the conflicts of interest run deep. Many of the government agencies Musk is scrutinizing have investigated or taken regulatory action against his companies. Here are just a few high-profile examples. The Federal Aviation Administration recently proposed fines against SpaceX for safety violations. The Securities and Exchange Commission sued Musk for $150 million for allegedly misleading shareholders and failing to disclose his Twitter stock purchases in 2020. The Equal Employment Opportunity Commission sued Tesla for an alleged pattern of racial abuse. The National Labor Relations Board has 24 investigations into Musk's companies for labor violations, including mistreatment and illegal firing of workers. And while Musk companies face scrutiny from these agencies, we're already seeing administrative moves that take pressure off him. FDA staff reviewing Neuralink products were recently fired as part of DOGE's staff cuts. 5 of the recently fired inspectors general were embedded in agencies like USDA and the Department of Agriculture that were investigating some of Musk's companies. Trump fired the head of the Office of Government Ethics, which had a pending request to investigate Musk's conflict of interest as the head of DOGE. Musk's relationship with the government goes beyond just regulations. His businesses depend on government contracts and subsidies. His 7 companies, X, formerly Twitter, XAI, Neuralink, Starlink, The Boring Company, Tesla, and SpaceX have received over $20 billion in government contracts and subsidies over the last 16 years. In 2024 alone, SpaceX secured $3.8 billion in federal contracts, including a $1.8 billion deal from the National Reconnaissance Office for a classified spy satellite network, and billions in defense and intelligence contracts, making the U.S. government highly reliant on SpaceX for military and scientific space operations. The big question? Musk's job at DOGE is to improve government efficiency, but will he focus on the needs of the American people or his own bottom line? There are no guardrails on Musk. Technically, Musk is a special government employee, which means he's legally required to recuse himself from any work that affects his financial interests. But so far, he hasn't. When asked about this, Musk simply said it would be totally obvious when he's acting in his own interest. Musk is also required to file a financial disclosure statement, but the White House has already said that the report will not be made public, keeping the public in the dark about what's really happening with his conflicts of interest. When asked about Musk's conflict of interest, President Trump dismissed concerns, saying Musk won't be involved in decisions that affect his businesses. That's not good enough. This is what happens when our government is only accountable to big money. Billionaires like Musk use their wealth to buy influence, rewrite the rules, and escape accountability, while the rest of us are expected to play by the rules. Congress must act. Join the national campaign to put pressure on Congress to hold Musk accountable. Congress has the power to investigate Musk's takeover of our government. If they don't act, he'll continue to make decisions behind closed doors with zero oversight. Decisions that could benefit him personally while affecting millions of Americans. It's time to demand accountability. Go to represent.us/we did not elect Musk. Take action now.